Hi everyone, and welcome back to the final episode of Titan News. We have a few announcements and upcoming events to point out to you. First, a congratulations to Shanti Rao for earning the Most Improved Student Award. Starting next week, we have AP testing. Check out the schedule that Mr. Kurtenbach sent out in an email to know when your tests are. Prom tickets are also still on sale, and you can buy those on the Titan web store. Make sure to fill out the outside guest request form if you want to bring someone who does not go to school here. Also, just a quick reminder to juniors to complete the college organizational tool and the brag sheet on Naviance. Also, make sure to take a look at the letter of recommendation flyer that Mr. Kurtenbach sent out in an email that tells you when and how teachers want to be asked for letters of rec. Last week, Titan News sent out a survey about block schedule. 42% of students did not like block schedule, 24% were indifferent, and 34% of students liked block schedule. I'm going to read you a couple of the responses. I don't like having a smaller set of classes per day, but I do like having more time in those classes. Another person said that they liked it because homework is more manageable. Classes were longer, but time felt like it was faster. I had less work and it made me less stressed. Another person said that they didn't think the schedule was very effective in classwork. The day felt shorter. Another person said that they don't want to spend hours with teachers they don't like. Students need adequate breaks to clear their minds and process information without just being crammed with new information right away. Some classes were nice, some were all right or extremely hard to get through, but the homework load was light. Made boring classes even more terrible. Thank you, students, for your survey. With AP testing and finals around the corner, we wanted to share some stress management tips with you. More on that from Kaitlyn.
As the school year comes to a close, we near our finals. With finals comes hours of studying as well as much stress. Here I am with
Miss Alhendi, the wellness counselor.
my first question for you is, how can a student know when they're going through stress?
So stress is something really tricky that can creep up on us. So one of the most important things is just to notice in your body. Oftentimes, our body will give us a signal that we're experiencing high amounts of stress before we're actually thinking about it. Things that we can notice is if we recognize that our heart is moving a little bit faster, or maybe we might feel like this tightness that is kind of brewing in our chest. And for some of us, we might get a little bit sweaty, or we might feel that the temperature in our skin changes.
Okay, with that being said, how can we deal with stress?
So I think one of the most important things first is to recognize when we're under stress and how it changes our ability to adapt to situations. So when we're experiencing high amounts of stress, it's hard for us to problem solve, it's hard for us to stay organized, and then we might not be able to recall information that we need for exams or assignments. So it's really important to reach out after we've acknowledged what's going on here. So we would like for students to be able to chat with their friends about it in an honest way, reach out to their parents, and of course come into the wellness center. But the most important piece is recognizing that that's what's happening within us.
Is there any advice that you can give on students that as we're nearing the end of the school year?
I think one of the most important things is just to check in with yourself and be in the present moment. And sometimes it's a little bit hard, and we might find different things to distract ourselves. That might include going on TikTok or YouTube or spending lots of hour and time, which actually might feel like a break in the moment, but that really adds to our stress in the end. So what we really want is for students to be aware of what's going on inside and to reach out for that support, because we don't want students to get to that point where they're feeling extremely overwhelmed, and then they might have some thoughts of harming themselves or trying to escape a situation. And we really want to focus on that prevention piece to support the student.
I totally agree. And lastly, is there a place that students can go to deal with stress here at school?
So for here at school, we have a beautiful campus and we have lots of places outside where you can sit under the tree and really take in with all of your senses the warm sun on your face, a cool breeze, and then of course you can also come to the wellness center. So as I said, one of the most important things is to communicate what's going on, and even just saying it out loud helps relieve some of that stress so you can organize what's going on with you. So we really want any students that are struggling to come in and ask for help. We have a lot of teachers on campus who also are really connected and attuned and want to have those conversations with students, and then also of course see your counselor. So what we really want to make sure is that in these stressful times, as big decisions are being made and it's the end of the school year, that students feel connected and come and chat with an adult and just share what's going on, so that way you can get some support in the moment.
Okay, Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Kaitlyn, for that important information. Last week, our dance program held the annual Dancetra show, and Thursday night marked the second annual Dancing with the Teachers competition. More on Dancetra from Carina.
Hi, I'm Carina Yang. Today I'm going to interview Maggie Yu and Anna Liu about the Dancetra. So I'm going to ask a few questions. My first question is, can you guys introduce a choreograph of What You Made Me Do?
So it's really fun that this is a restage performance from ANOC performance, and it was choreographed by me, Anna, Gina, and Annie. And it was a story about four girls trapped in the dark, in which at the end there's a twist that Anna would be the final boss.
And then my second question is, what is the theme of this whole choreograph?
So as Maggie has said, so it's just about us four girls trapped in like a place, and then so at the end I was the big boss, and then it was me that set up the whole trap to kill all of them. Yeah.
Okay, and then one more question. It's about what is the memory or like what do you guys most enjoy about the whole thing?
My biggest memory about this dance tetrad, it was me being lifted as the top of the god in God versus Mortal, and which is choreographed by Emily, and it was really fun.
Oh, so for me, I think it was the process of designing the lights for Look What You Made Me Do, because it's been my first time since I ever choreographed a piece, and also like designing lighting cues, and it was a bit challenging at first, but then I got through it, and then we all worked together and create a very pretty light design. Yeah.
Thanks, Karina. Our esports team won the California State Championship this past week, beating George Washington High School of San Francisco. Elizabeth has more on that.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Espinosa, and today I'm here with the State Champions League of Legends team. Please state your name and your gamer tag.
Hi, my name is Dylan Tang, and my username is Krish.
I'm Julian Ramos, and my username is Catharsis.
Hi, my name is Nathan Tang, and my gamer tag is Nathanology.
My name's Eugene Zhang, and my gamer tag is Chara0420.
My name's Brandon, and my gamer tag is Summer.
My name is Jack, and my gamer tag is Fruit Salad.
And can you all say your team name at the same time?
3, 2, 1.
Binchiling. Or Titanic Binchiling.
Can you guys explain League of Legends for those of us who don't know?
It's a game by Riot Games. So the objective of the game is to take down towers and take down the enemy nexus. It's a 5v5 multiplayer game, and yeah.
How difficult was it for you all to win the state championship, and what did you have to do to get there?
So winning the state championships, I guess the road there was really easy for us. We have a really strong team dynamic. We've been playing for a couple years, so the opponents they were all right. They weren't super hard. Besides a couple of them, and we faced off against the harder ones in playoffs, and we had a really competitive match with them, but we ultimately won.
So how long have you guys played for? How much have you practiced? And do you have any inspirational words for the future of the team?
We practice once a week, but sometimes one of us would be busy, so we would create strategies to defeat our opponents.
To add on, we've been playing with each other for a couple years. We've been friends for a while, and we play casually, which kind of built up our team synergy. I'd say the most important thing to winning a competition like this is team synergy. If everybody here is very comfortable with each other, then everybody will be on the same page, and that's what success comes from.
Do you guys have any words of encouragement for the future of the team?
So most of us are graduating seniors, and we're going to be not playing next year, but we hope that other teams in our school will compete and have great results like we had this year.
Well, my advice would be focus on your schoolwork first, and before you start playing, and then yeah, eventually you get it.
One thing to note is that almost everyone on the League of Legends state champion team is that they're all seniors, so they need a lot more players for next year's new team. Do you guys have anything you're looking for people in teams?
Honestly, people that have, I guess, a full roster of people who are comfortable with each other is ideal. If not, then there's a lot of practices to build up the comfort level. But anybody who is skilled or not, it doesn't matter. Just join. Esports is fun.
Thanks, Elizabeth, and congrats again to the esports team. Now over to Owen.
Creed 3, directed by and starring Michael B. Jordan, was released on 3/3/23, or March 3rd, 2023. Creed 3 is the third installment in the Rocky spin-off series, and is a good movie whether or not you've seen the other movies before it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Creed 3 follows the now-retired Adonis Creed, who is now running the gym he used to train in. However, when his old friend Damien returns from serving jail time, determined to prove that he deserves a shot, Creed will have to come out of retirement to settle long postponed feuds between the two. As I said in the beginning, I really liked this movie. When I had first gone to see the movie, though, I knew what happened in the first two Creed movies, though I did not technically watch them. This would not be the case after finishing the movie, as it inspired me to go watch not only all the Creed movies, but the Rocky movies as well. I, of course, saw the movie in theaters, which was naturally an amazing experience, heightened even more so by the movie itself. The movie did come out more than a month ago, so it might not be in theaters for much longer, but if you do have the opportunity to go see it in theaters, I would recommend that you go.
Thanks, Owen. Now it's time for Nathan on the Streets.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Wheels, and today we're asking Jaden about prom. So, Jaden, do you have anyone in mind? Or did you ask anyone to go prom with you?
I did, yes. I'm taking somebody from out of school.
I almost thought you said outer space.
An astronaut, Nathan.
How confident do you feel about going with them?
I'm sorry, what was that, Nate?
How confident do you feel about going with them? 1 to 10.
I feel pretty confident, Nate, but I am a little bit nervous. It's a big night. But the nerves come from a place of excitement. I'm excited. I know it's going to be fun. I've been to the House of Blues before. It's a pretty nice venue, and all in all, I'm just excited. I'm excited.
Thanks for watching the last episode. We'll see you next year on Titan News.